you're going to get a much higher quality lead and prospect with someone who's interacting with your content, because they're just more bought in. You know what I mean? Like, they're willing to take that time to sit and watch a video. It triggers that emotional side of things. You know, I don't know. Me personally, when I'm reading a big long sales page, I don't get that same emotional trigger of like,
Right.
you know what I mean? Like, it's almost like, okay, yeah, I want to know the information on this because it does seem like a cool product, but I'm just like, this is great, whatever. But if you're watching a video, it actually triggers that thing where it's like, oh, I definitely need this, or like,
Yeah.
this looks really cool. Like, we need to get,
Yeah, I think for me, without like video or something interactive like that on the pages, like I really like second guess my decision on like, do I really need this? Right. So
Right.
I think it cuts down the lack of possibility of conversion by not having video there.
Right. Definitely.
I wrote down a few, different types of funnels for those out there who, may be business owners that really don't understand, exactly what a funnel should look like or can do. Because you and I both know a lot of, service businesses in general, mostly today, they rely on their website to be able to generate leads for them. But the three that I kind of wrote down here, were one, overall just kind of like a lead magnet funnel, right? So having some sort of asset or value prop, as I like to call it, right, that we can give somebody in exchange for something as simple as like their contact information, right? That's kind of a great place to start for just about any business, I would think. Because we all have our own bits of knowledge, we have our own bits of expertise, we have our own assets and tools and things that we can use to be able to really get somebody to, I guess, trust that we know what we're talking about, right? What's some kind of lead magnet funnels that maybe you've ran before?
Lead magnet funnels are so important. It's so key for building that trust. It's almost like taking, when you think of like a sawmill or something, you know what I mean? They've got all that sawdust that just like goes out, and they're probably selling that sawdust, but what can I take out of the things that I do that's maybe the sawdust of some of the stuff that I do, and use that to entice someone to come in? And so, I mean, I've run different ones of like, some of the different trainings that I've done, or like just pieces of information that it highlights the value that you can bring, where they're like, oh wow, if he's giving me this thing for free, what is he going to do when I actually give him money? You know what I mean?